So I was thinking about how when I was younger, my younger siblings, my younger sister and brother, they regularly like to say out loud that I was my mom's favorite. Um, Me and my hands and fidgeting. um, anyway, they like to say that I was my mom's favorite, and God, that didn't feel good. I never tried to take that position of being the favorite child. I was not trying to be a favorite child or anything like that. I just believe that my mom and I had the connection that we had, while she had the connection that she did with my other siblings. Um, I believe that the fact that I was able to speak so openly with my mom um, is what really allowed us to have such a close connection. I mean, besides the divergence and everything else like that and whatnot. But, I wanted to share things with my mom. I was happy to share things with my mom. It was exciting. It was very exciting to be able to share what I could with her growing up. Shit, I remember this. I was so excited to be like going through puberty at the time that I couldn't help but share with my mom when I got my first hair down below. It just. My siblings made me feel so weird for that. I never told anyone else, and here it is out now for everyone. Yeah, my siblings thought it was so weird when I would try to show off how I was growing, I guess. And I didn't even see it as that. I was just excited to be growing up. I really was. I was excited to be growing up. And I enjoyed sharing that with my mom. And it may have been weird or whatnot, or people still may think it's weird. I don't freaking care. There were milestones that I was experiencing, and I was happy to share them. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to be older. I really wanted to be older. I know that. I couldn't wait to grow up so that I could just do my own thing, I guess. And I don't know. I really don't know. I do know I couldn't wait to grow up. Couldn't wait to be older. Couldn't wait for the things that came with being older. And it's just funny to me how me sharing in my excitement, me being able to speak so openly with my mom, was freaking made fun of by others. And not just my family members, people at school and stuff like that. Like, that's all part of the reason why I pulled away from her. People are cruel, man. I had a very good relationship with my mom, and I stepped away from it. And I mean, we both needed to step away from the dynamic that we had. We really did, in order for me to learn what I had to learn and everything. But why people ever made me feel bad, people ever made me feel badly for speaking with my mom in such a way, being open with her in such a way, I don't comprehend that. There's so many things that people still do to this day that I don't comprehend. The way they speak, the way they misinterpret things, the way they add layers to things when they're not even there. It's really mind-boggling. So, yeah. I don't know. That was just a little bit that I wanted to share on that. So, I don't think anyone should ever have to hide. I don't know why my siblings ever claimed I was a favorite or anything. I just had a special connection, could talk with my mom. And they were entitled, they could have had us, a open conversation, spoken openly with her as well, and had a similar relationship had they so chosen to develop it. And that's one thing I've had to learn, that the way people have interpreted the relationship is not my responsibility. The fact that they may still believe that to this day, that I was the favorite. I don't know. I don't really speak to most of my family anyway, so I don't know what they believe. I know what I've interpreted. I know what has been deflected upon me over the years by others and everything. And it is what it is. I just never really comprehended how anyone could do that. So that's just something that I still struggle with, obviously, because I still broke down here. Just the way people choose to misunderstand and interpret something like my relationship with my mom as being something other than exactly what it was, and we just had a relationship together. Just because it was different than what others possessed doesn't mean that there was like favoritism or anything. There's just difference in it. I think that's something we could take with all our friendships in general. All of our relationships. You can never compare it to another person. How it is with another person. You just can't. For everyone's different. And so our interactions are all going to be different, and we're going to connect in different ways. So I think that's the long and short of this, is just people will misunderstand. They'll choose to misunderstand as they want. That's just, they make the narrative fit what they want. And that's all there is to it. So they may cause, say things to you to deflect and whatnot. But remember that's something that's within them and nothing to pertaining directly to you. Because that's something that I've still had to learn. So